Before I start with the technical stuff, so welcome at the Vision Components booth at the Vision Show 2024. Dirk, so very nice to have you here again. And so back now to the technical stuff. So the IMX900 is a 3.2 megapixel global shutter sensor from Sony, which is very compact, so we could fit it onto our standard MIPI module size. And as I said, it's 3.2 megapixel global shutter, very nice sensitivity in the near infrared, quite nice and interesting fast frame rate, very compact design. So that makes it an ideal sensor for all kind of IoT applications, but also barcode reading, UAVs. So it's a perfect, very compact with 3.2 megapixel global shutter sensor. Okay, so this is, I will try to make it short, as short as the cables. So we started, of course, with the FPC cables that you know in different length, but with the MIPI interface to have a very robust data transmission that is more or less limited to 200 millimeters. So of course we got customers and requests who would like to have a higher length. And then there are, let's say, two main options. One is to have a passive cable, so some kind of micro coax cable, and then with it you can achieve up to 1 meter roughly cable length. But if you would like to go beyond that, we started with a serializer on one part, and then you need a deserializer on the other part. It's a GMSL2 interface, and with this you can reach cable length up to 10 meters. And this is now available with the IMX296, and it will be available then on the complete range of all the MIPI modules within the next couple of months. So we can really have the short, lower price FPC versions up to 10 meter length with active coax cables using GMSL2. I would say this is playing a fundamental role, because if you hear MIPI, you always think of some kind of standard which allows you for plug and play. It is some kind of plug and play, but only if you have the full ecosystem. Ecosystem means, we've seen earlier, you need the right cable, then you need of course the right optics for the application, but also you need the software firmware integration, so you need a driver to have the MIPI module running smoothly with the appropriate CPU architecture. So this means if we talk about MIPI ecosystem, it's really all the combination of the different hardware that you need in addition to purely the camera module, so the lens holder, the cables, but also software-wise to implement and integrate it correctly. You need the drivers which we give out as a source code, which are available for different platforms such as Raspberry Pi, all kind of NVIDIA platforms, and the NXP platforms. Okay, so this is more or less some kind of evolution. So this has been starting a couple of years ago. So it's a full triangulation sensor with onboard processing. And now we achieved to, let's say, shrink it. So from this size, we achieved to shrink it down to this size, but still having the full performance, the same performance features regarding the onboard processing, but in a very compact form factor. And this is more or less intended for all applications where the form factor is very limited. We would like to shrink it as much as possible. And typical application we have now customers for this module for is, let's say, glue inspection systems and also weld seam inspection systems, where you would like to have a very small and compact and also lightweight solution to put onto a robot.